holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Seattle, they're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon. And, of course, Los Angeles. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And I think for Seattle, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the Clippers starting five. Brook Lopez is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot. And for Seattle, Holiday out there with Thomas. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Matkovic in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have. That's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason? Which guys have taken their game to the next level?
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
Thomas lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, Thomas has options out there. He has the touch to score in the mid-range areas.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Lopez. Cuts it 5 from 18. Toppin pulls it in. Seattle with the ball. Thomas kicks to Holiday. This one for 3. Beal pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Basket good.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce and just able to get by the defense.
Outside, LaVine. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing, he had 24 points. Holiday. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Jones. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And the 3 off target.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And Holiday kicks to Thomas. Back to Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 4 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, foul line down is where Holiday does a lot of his best work.
Garland with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside, Beal. Back to Garland. Pass to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Outside, Thomas. Here's Matkovic. Lopez covering. Back to Thomas. Not going to go that time. Mathurin with some nice defense. Garland against Holiday. Outside for Beal. Cranes the three-pointer.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here is Holiday. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's the screen. Here's Thomas. From down in the low post, it goes. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Mathurin. He has yet to score. Here's Beal. Excellent D from Thomas.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Levine against Beal. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Beal. Mathurin for three. Seattle grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Seattle.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the free throw, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by one. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Seattle. Now here's Beal. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
They set the pick. Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bradley Beal picks one up. A 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Holiday. Thomas up top. Defended by Mathurin. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. the best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Fifth, the Clippers.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
And here is Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Thompson misses. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Sanders. Garland surveying the D. He gets it in there. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Garland against Mitchell. To the middle. There's Kuminga. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland with it. Kuminga picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Oh, Garland faking my man out of his shoes there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Clippers.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Batum with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Mitchell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Here is Sanders. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Garland. And the Clippers miss again. Levine feeling it out a bit. Thompson in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Garland.
And checking out some stats for Levine.
Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging 22 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
Now, here's Batum. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
LaVine can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Batum scanning the floor. Rebound collected by LaVine. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Seattle. Here's Kuminga. No good with the layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
And Seattle making a change here. Matkovich is checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson with the screen. Here's Sanders. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Batum wide open. He fires. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Seattle trails by 3. Mitchell with it. So a moment now to see the story for Bradley Beal.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. Sanders has got 5 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Mitchell passes to Bamba. Batum against LaVine. It's tipped. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Matkovich. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Bogdanovich. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. He sinks the 11-footer. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh! Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
A 15-footer and another basket for Seattle.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Batum with the 3, drills it from outside. Here's Thompson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Seattle ahead, leading by just 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Garland. Jones is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard. Pass to Garland. Left side, Mathurin. That three off the mark. And Seattle shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Thomas. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Bogdanovich, that's for two. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Seattle. Beal's checked in for the Clippers. Up top, Mathurin. He's guarded by Thomas. Garland, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. They trail by one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Chapman against Beal. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And good that time. That's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
I mean, how many times have we seen this movie? Lopez sets a solid screen and then moves into scoring position beautifully.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Beal, the pass to Garland. Back to Beal. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Seattle calls timeout. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Seattle trails by 5. Outside Holiday. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Thompson with the three.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Outside Garland. Shot from 16. Again, Los Angeles.
Assistant, Derek Jones Jr.
Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Mathurin. Outside, Jones. And here's Garland for 3. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Kuminga finds Thompson. The quick look, no good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Beal. And it's Siena with the rebound.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Thomas against Beal. Outside, Kuminga. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Kuminga's got 5.
And over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
Holiday against Garland. Right side, Beal. Back to Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 6th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Free throw good, Garland.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Both free throws good from Garland. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Siena. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Kuminga. Kuminga sets a screen for Thomas. It's stolen by Mathurin. Outside, Garland shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Sanders checked in for Garland. Toppin with the steal. Outside, Kuminga. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Inside, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now Batum following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. The wide open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3. Seattle has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jackson's checked in. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Mathurin with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Jackson misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thomas. Seattle missing again. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Seattle has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Kuminga. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
The Clippers trail. Outside, Jones. Jackson in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 7.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Mitchell against Sanders. Kuminga, screen on Sanders. Mitchell kicks to Kuminga. Thomas outside. Batum grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Mitchell against Sanders. Count it, good. Sanders has got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Seattle calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Seattle has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Darius Garland. What are they telling you, Allie?
I just talked with the Clippers head athletic trainer. It looks like a strained Achilles tendon, not something to take lightly given the potential to aggravate that injury. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Allie, thanks as always.
Well, look, reality hits hard, and I know he's frustrated by this setback, but you have to take things one day at a time and just get yourself right.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Seattle grabs the miss. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Matkovic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Clippers leading by 5. And here's Jackson. Sanders dishes to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
It's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And Seattle shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Count that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Bomber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga hard to contain in the paint.
For Seattle, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. .153 left in the first half. Sanders passes to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Veteran play by Batum, taking his shooting motion right into the defense to get to the line.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that one falls for Batum.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Seattle trails by 5. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Pass to Matkovic. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Kuminga. And the 3-ball is good. Kuminga's got a pair of triples in the second now for Seattle.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Outside, Batum. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Levine.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean, he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Seattle trails by 4. Outside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Jackson a screen on Levine. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And so LaVine nails both of them. "12 seconds left in the first half. A three from Bogdanovich. No good that time. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and